He doesn't walk on stage. He arrives like a storm, and the stage trembles. Samson Dauda is not human. He's a mass phenomenon. The lights dim. The crowd murmurs. Judges sit forward, expecting greatness. But not this. Then suddenly, he steps out. No, not a step. An impact. And in that single moment, the entire atmosphere changes. Because when Samson Dauda appears, it's not bodybuilding anymore. It's a full-scale invasion of muscle, symmetry, and raw, terrifying perfection. This isn't just another bodybuilder chasing trophies. This is a man who has redefined what it means to dominate the modern era. Samson doesn't rely on hype. His physique speaks in a language so loud it silences arenas. At first glance, it's the size that hits you. Massive shoulders that look carved from granite. Arms that don't just flex, they threaten. A chest so thick it casts shadows under stage lights. But size alone doesn't explain the shock. It's the balance, the symmetry, the impossible flow from one muscle group to another that makes you question reality itself. Because here's the twist. Samson Dauda isn't supposed to look this perfect. In a sport where mass monsters often sacrifice aesthetics, Samson does the unthinkable. He brings both at an elite level. He's not just big, he's beautifully dangerous. And when he hits a front double biceps pose, time freezes. You're not just looking at muscle, you're witnessing engineering. Every peak, every cut, every line placed with surgical precision. It's almost unfair. Competitors don't just compete against Samson, they survive him. But what makes his story even more shocking isn't just what you see on stage, it's how he got there. Born in Nigeria and later moving to the UK, Samson's journey wasn't handed to him with easy wins or instant fame. There were years of grinding in silence. No spotlight, no viral fame. Just iron, sweat, and a vision that most people would have laughed at. Imagine telling someone you're going to become one of the most dominant physiques in the world while lifting in a quiet gym, unknown, unseen. That's the level of belief Samson carried. And then, everything changed. When he started stepping onto bigger stages, the bodybuilding world didn't just notice, it reacted. Judges raised eyebrows, fans leaned closer, competitors, they started recalculating everything. Because suddenly, there was a new threat. Not loud, not arrogant, but inevitable. Samson Dauda isn't the kind of athlete who needs to shout. His presence alone does the talking. There's a calm intensity about him. Like a storm that doesn't warn you, it just arrives. And when it does, it leaves destruction behind. But here's the most surprising part, the part that truly shocks those who look deeper. Despite his monstrous size and overwhelming dominance, Samson moves with control, precision, grace. His posing isn't rushed or forced, it's calculated, almost artistic. Each transition feels like a statement. This is what peak human potential looks like. He doesn't just show his physique, he reveals it, layer by layer. until there's nothing left to question. In an era filled with giants, freaks, and rising stars, Samson Dauda stands apart, not because he's louder, but because he's undeniable. He represents a rare fusion, old-school aesthetics with new-school mass, a combination so dangerous, it's rewriting expectations across the sport. Fans don't just watch Samson, they react to him. Gasps, silence, then explosions of applause. Because deep down, everyone knows they're witnessing something rare, something that doesn't come around often, and maybe something that won't be matched anytime soon. Because athletes come and go, champions rise and fall. But once in a while, a physique appears that changes the standard itself. Samson Dauda is that shift. He's not chasing greatness anymore. He's forcing the world to redefine it. So the next time the lights dim and the stage prepares for battle, remember this. It's not just another competitor walking out. It's a storm. It's pressure. It's dominance in its purest, most shocking form. And when Samson Dauda stands under those lights, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. You're not watching bodybuilding anymore. You're witnessing evolution.